Welcome back to Cryptechology. You see, on these videos, we go over pretty much anything we want to pertaining to blockchain technology. And the reason why there hasn't been, structured video lessons is because it's kind of done on purpose. You see, the blockchain ecosystem is a peer-to-peer network, and that network is not just like some linear, like just, you know, line and easy to follow strategy. There are so many parts and so much to this ecosystem and so many different connections. It's just a big mesh network that can really lead you down so many different types of rabbit holes depending on what you want to learn and what type of information you're trying to provide. There's two ways you can think about blockchain technology and this ecosystem, and then the people within the within the ecosystem, the people of the chain. You see, when I'm looking at different protocols or wanting to participate on the blockchain, at first I came to the blockchain wanting to extract money, and that's like most people. You find something new and you want to go figure out how you can infiltrate and extract some type of gain from whatever it is that you're focused on. And when crypto came out and everyone was making money and talking about getting a ticket to the moon and wanting to find a very fast way to level up. Unfortunately, that brought in a volume of momentum chasers. And there's a good thing and a bad thing. And actually, I don't even want to go to good or bad or to right or wrong. It's not about that at all. Because however way you're going to need to gather someone's attention to learn something new, it's okay, all right? And I don't want to put anyone in a box or put anything in a box or try to categorize and say, oh, you came to blockchain to make money and da 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 and have my finger and do one of these. Like, no, it's not about that at all. I hope you came to the blockchain ecosystem to find ways to level up financially, okay, through various crypto projects. But I just want you guys to remember one thing. So, out of the couple individuals within this ecosystem, you could be a community, and you could be a community that comes with intelligence, that comes with ideas, that comes with a plan of action, okay? Or you can be a community that is looking to extract from the world. So what do I mean by all of that? If you're winning outside of the crypto space, okay, then you don't necessarily need to come to the blockchain ecosystem to extract from it quickly. You have your 9 to 5 or your business or whatever other outside scenarios that's providing you with those financial, with that cash flow, okay, or token flow, or not token flow, but cash flow essentially, okay. And so when you're coming to the crypto and blockchain verse, it will allow you to embrace in the creative knowledge, skills, and abilities that you have. You can enter a community and work on building something new, building a use case of value to offer for someone else. But if you're not really winning outside of this space and you come to the crypto space, you're looking to extract out of there because you want to win, all right? And there's nothing wrong with wanting to win, all right? There's nothing wrong with wanting to win. However, if that community, though, is filled with everyone that may not be winning on the outside and there's looking to extract value from within the token within the crypto ecosystem, it's going to be very difficult for that project to do well and to continue to grow, because they're focused on the financial aspect of it rather than the use case and the creative aspect of it. Because since they don't need this space to generate cash flow for them, that individual can focus on, other things. Whereas someone that is coming to the space that needs cash flow, it may be difficult for them to focus on the use case because they're still trying to figure out how to pay their rent. All right, so those are like some of the, what I was thinking about on a super high level. And I know if we dive in, there's other things and other reasons and stuff like that. But that's what I've noticed from being in the community, and that's actually what happened to me. I came in originally wanting to extract from it and not give, all right? But I end up changing where now all I'm focused on is giving as much as I possibly into the cryptoverse. And then from that, we will also, also find other individuals that's focused on that as well. And then we'll have a nice mixture of people that want to extract and input. And then at the same time, we can really build something fantastic. And one individual that has provided so much value to the ecosystem and to blockchain is Ian Bellina. Ian Bellina is the creator and founder of Token Metrics. All right, Token Metrics is an AI machine learning platform to help you with your trading and investing needs. And the cool thing about Token Metrics that it has so much value on this. It's just not even funny. If I really went through everything, this would be an even long video. And I know for all my supporters that's been out there, my videos are not getting any shorter, which I know I need to slow them down, all right? Or maybe I need to just start making some clips out of it. But Token Metrics and something that he's provided to the community is actually really helpful. It helps me with researching, with the research section over here, all right? There's just so much that Ian has done, his team that he's put together, and the people around the Token Metrics community. So make sure you go check them out. Give them their props. Give them their flowers. I'm giving it to them digitally right now. Giving my flowers over to Ian, letting him know that he deserves it. And another individual that, I see a lot that does a lot is Bill Noble as well. Bill Noble does so let's go to the Token Metrics YouTube channel. So Bill Noble does the market updates, okay? And they're just great. So come check out their YouTube channel. They're at 113 subscribers. I remember when this was like below 50,000. I mean, when they were just really growing in the early stages. Okay, this is Ian right here. He's done some really good work in this video. He goes over how to turn 50K into 5 million, and he's done that. He's got the receipts to prove it too. So hopefully I can get Ian out there to support the Earn Your Leisure EYL University Crypto Club. I am the vice president of it. Ian, if you happen to watch this video, or Token Metrics, if you happen to watch this video, I would love an opportunity to just have a conversation with you and talk about your journey and maybe how you can help enlighten the minds of our culture and our community here over at EYL University. Okay, so all right, so Token Metrics. So there's something else that's been going on with Token Metrics. I kind of want to let you guys know. For anyone that's been following me on Twitter, you may already know and be aware of it, but it starts with OpenSea. All right, and before I go into this, I just want to have a quick check on what I've been doing on the Solana blockchain. This net worth was growing. I think when we first started, it was at like 600 or 400. It was up a little bit higher. Obviously, with the market, it came down, but we are about 1100 right now. Step Finance is a tool for the Solana blockchain, okay? And this will help you organize everything that you're doing on the blockchain and put it in a nice format. So if like you, for example, I totally forgot that I was doing some I had some of these NFTs, okay, or that I had a couple dollars still left on Step, the Step Finance platform, for yield farming. Or maybe you're like, oh shoot, my Star Atlas, I got some rewards, I got some pending rewards I haven't claimed just yet, okay, and or it organized everything on here, all right, any lending and borrowing. So this is all just practicing to make sure I understand how to use this. This is just not just conversations, not just talk. This is hands-on, real experience. When I'm talking about this is what I do when I'm interacting with the blockchain. You see, I've created my own NFTs right here. All right, I also have participated in other NFTs, especially one that I do like a lot, which is Kaizen Corp's. These NFTs, it's a strategy game for the internet. All right, it's a RPG or so, but so they have the Kaizen Corps. I'm still waiting for the full game to be released. Star Atlas. All right, this is another great project that I'm supporting and I'm part of. I need to go check out my ships on Star Atlas. We'll do that on another video. And there's a couple fun ones I have, like the 24K Gorilla Club. We got the Alpha Dragons there, okay, with some nice cool design. We also have something like this, where this is definitely purely speculative, and I'm really not too sure what comes from it, but it's a bracket, overtime bracket. All right, and our highest value right now looks like our alpha, number 981, okay, from Heavenlands. Okay, Heavenlands, a new game, I believe, that's being released, okay, and being part of the NFT shill. Okay, this was another great way to be part of a community. And the this is a loyalty card here from Heavenland too. So it's, I'm working on the blockchain on a daily basis. I'm interacting with various dApps. All right, dApps also stand for decentralized applications. And if you want to learn more about that and how to use blockchain and cryptocurrency, you can reach out to me. But so let's go and check out OpenSea. Right now, hold on, I just want to double check my exclusive crypto list here of how I stay in touch with what's going on with certain individuals. Let me see if there's anything new that's currently being talked about right now, and I'm not seeing anything at this current moment to talk about. So let's explore NFT. So why am I bringing up OpenSea? Okay, so OpenSea is a place where you can discover, collect, and sell extraordinary NFTs. So whether or not you are looking to build your own NFT project or marketplace, or maybe you're like, hey, I'm just an artist, I'm just gonna create and then put my NFT on OpenSea to allow other people to use. So you can see these are some notable drops. Okay, all right, so we also have the RTFKT clone. That's a lot right there that just was said, and I think I kind of like this. I don't know too much about this project, so I wouldn't just buy this NFT. I would have to go and figure out who are the creators are, who are the developers. So let's just go back, all right? I'm kind of going to share with you the way I decide how I'm going to pick some NFTs to invest in. All right, so we're going to go through these notable drops. These are fairly new NFTs. And then we're going to look at the top collections over the last 24 hours, all right? So right now, Bored Ape Yacht Club is still at number 1. We got the Mutant Ape Yacht Club is still up there. Parallel Alpha, okay? What's this? Other Deed for Other Side. CryptoPunks is still doing their thing. 197 floor price. Ethereum name service is still going down though, 45%, but staying at number 8. We got Moonbirds. Okay, and let's see trending in all categories. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So we're going to see what other people are talking about, which ones that they like, see if anything, is available. All right. So once we go through the home page and we check to see what's new on the marketplace, now we can try to see, all right, let me see if I get a little bit more specific to this. So let's do, let me see, activities. Let's see. A lot's going on from Magic Eden. Okay. Solana. This is just very, very recent. I did want to show you the 24 hours. Let's say 7 days. What's been going on in the last 7 days? Utes Mint. Oh, it's for Solana. Alright, Ethereum. So that's how you can also hover the icon so you know which blockchain that it's on. Alright, that's Solana, and these are all Ethereum. Let's see how the Astrobots are doing. I just got the Astrobot. Let me see if it comes up or not. Was it Astro? Here we go. Astrobot Society by token metrics. It looks like we have a total of 2,797 items. If I'm not mistaken, that will end up being the total. I believe that will end up being the total, maybe. I know they said something about burning any of the current leftovers. All right. Now, having one of these NFTs, wow, you can see all the price differences people are trying to list them for, and then these are just the ones that people own that are not being sold. I want to know which ones are actually not quantity. Buy now on auction. Let's see. Recently sold. We can do that too to see if there's anything that's been recently sold. All right, 0.43, 44 essentially. Okay, 44, 41, 43, 43, 42, 45. Oh, okay, 45. Okay. Oh, this one's listed. Alright, so you can see some of them are listed. Okay. Not all of them though. So then we would want to go check out, alright, so what's all of these? You can view the project on Etherscan, the website for the project, the Discord community behind it, Telegram, and Twitter. So let's go check out their website. And actually, I'm going to add this to my watch list because I'm going to see how well this continues to perform. This is the website behind it. It looks pretty cool. They have a timeline of what they want to do with it. Their team So you can meet the team in the About Us section. Read more about Astrobot origins, and then you have the FAQ section for more questions related to it. Okay, so this is the Twitter and Discord. I'm not going to go to that right now. Let me see the team. That brings us to here. I guess it oh let me, if I go to the mint your, let me see, can I still mint? Prices changed to 4.5. We're at 2,798 have been minted, it says so far. All right, so I believe the mint is going off for 72 hours if I'm not mistaken, or like 3 days for the weekend. I don't know how long it's going. You'll be able to mint, but if not, you'll be able to get your Astrobot here on OpenSea. And you may say, well, why do I want an Astrobot? There's so much. Well, for one thing, you do get lifetime access to token metrics. Okay, so that's really awesome. You'll have this, this AI tool that you can use to your advantage. I mean, for real, they even have an NFT portion of it. Okay, NFT assets, and then the collection grades you get understand. So you can use this if you wanna, maybe flip some NFTs. Okay, you can also use that for that. All right, you can see what's the most trending right now within the space. Cosmos Hub seems to be trending. So you click on that, and what does it do? Well, it brings you to this profile page of it for Atom, and then we'll see, what Cosmos is, and it's got a nice 89.30% on the token metrics grade, the TM grade, and you can really build out your investment plan and trading plan too at the same time. Okay, so there's a profit and loss strategy that you get with that as well. We have the research section. We went over that and where that brings you. Your portfolio. Okay, this one's really good to stay organized with your investments, to see how it's been performing, and then just to have everything all in one place. I know, and another thing too, you don't always have to worry about entering and going inside your wallet. Okay, you can just use this to see, and then you can say, hey, I bought a Ledger wallet that has some Algorand in it. All right, and let me just put it in my portfolio so I can just keep track of it here and keep track of that price here and how well it's doing. Right now, oh wow, so our investments have been going up. This is currently my portfolio. I can't believe I'm showing you guys, but this is not everything. This is just a few things. So just to let you guys know, I do support Algorand. All right, I like that blockchain. I like what they're doing over there. Trying to get to 10,000 algo. That is my goal. We're at 3,200 right now. We're going to continually try to build up our algo holdings as fast as possible before the next bull run comes, so we can still get it at a decently low price. We're sitting at 32 cents right now. You can see our average or purchase price was at 28. So we're up just about, we're doing quite well. Says our ROI versus USD is at 14.22%, and then against Bitcoin we're at 0.12%. So I'm still happy with that. Token metrics grade for Algorand was low. It looks like it actually has increased to now 55.49%. We also have Chronos, here about 5,400 Chronos, or Cro token for crypto.com, Chronos blockchain. I do have a lot of this also in VVS. You know what? Let's go ahead and we're going to add that to this because VVS Finance is not on here, and as a matter of fact, I want to keep track of that too. So This also lets you know, so your portfolio details, this one's cool. So this will kind of give you some information on news related to your holdings, all right? What people are talking about on social media related to your token holdings. It may take some time for that to come up. Obviously, it's a lot of data to populate and put in one place. So while that's loading, let's go ahead and check out our favorite decentralized chart list. So if you haven't seen the new chart list, go to Audius. Okay, audius.futurebeat.hns.to, okay, and that will bring up the centralized website. This will give you the trending and favorite picks on Audius. Okay, so we can see our week winner of last week was Energy. Let's go ahead and give them their flowers and give them their props and listen to their tune right now as we wait for our upload, reload, I mean. I don't know why I say upload, our reload. So check out the winner. Go check out the rest of that track here at Audius. That's our week winner, Energy, live from Paradise in St. Augustine, Florida. Yo, do your thing, Iration. I like the track. Keep going. Hey, maybe you might be on the list for our next runner-up. But, hey, look. Just because you get selected this week, that doesn't guarantee you for next week. There's so many fantastic artists here on Audius right now. And I want to make sure everyone that earns their flowers gets their flowers. And we're constantly putting new artists on the list. But you might be on a selection in the future. However, we are keeping track of all of our big winners in the future beat chart list. So we have you right here, okay, also with CEO Killy and Brightside Ali. Oh, and we forgot our first winner. This wasn't it, but our first winner, we have to actually put that one up. I will have to get that list actually from my last tweet. So let me see, how do I search for this in Twitter? So I believe if I go, let me see, future B. Did I have it like that? What is the hashtag for this list? Oh, gosh darn it. What was the hashtag that I made? I'm gonna need to, what was it? Did I do audience future beat? Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. Self chart. There we go. Okay, so here's some of them. It was just the first week here, but it's not going to bring you to the winners because obviously it's not going to show you that week selection. Is going to show you the most current one. And do I have the winner on this tweet? No. Okay, so that's, I'm gonna have to make sure I start doing that and I start using this this hashtag. We also have audience chart here. What else did I use? Future self list. Audience future self chart. That's what it was. Okay. Audience future self chart or FS chart. So if I go ahead and click that, that will bring you to this one. But if I click this one, that will bring up that one there. And if you go to future self, I believe that would kind of do a lot of my tweets. A lot of my tweets there. You can see someone, what is this? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. There's a lot of people using future self. Yeah, we're gonna have to be more specific than future self, obviously. Duh, because, I mean, it's not like I coined that phrase. But we can do FS charts, okay? FS charts. It looks like no one else is really using that one, FS chart, right? Yeah. So we can use that one. So if you ever want to figure out the current chart winner of the week, you can just hashtag FS chart. Go ahead and click on this as well, and maybe if I could pin more than one tweet, I would pin it to my folder, but you know what, we'll just do that. I'll pin it to my profile list too. So if you go to my profile here, you should see it at the top right, the newest list. So there will be a new list that goes out tomorrow, Monday, for the beginning of the week. Stay tuned for that. All right, and lastly, before we close up this video, I wanted to show you guys. So we went over step finance. We went over this. We went over token metrics and how you can get lifetime access by getting a Astrobot. And maybe another thing we're gonna do is check out Uniswap. All right, so our last video we went over how to do a swap, right? We went over that and how to connect your wallet to the platform, okay? But if you want to learn more about Astrobot and the Astra DAO, okay, in the community, so there's so much going on with Astrobot, all right? And token metrics and what Ian Bellina is putting together and what he's building over there. So I've been following because I really enjoy his intelligence. I'm learning what I can from him any way I possibly can. and to improve myself. And they're also building out the Astra DAO. You can also see how well that a DAO or any token is doing. So, this is one of those gems where, like, for example, this Astra DAO is a new token that's being traded, and it's here available on Uniswap. You can become a part of it, and it's super low. Obviously, you can get a lot of Astra for different, you know, millions and billions. Now, will this increase in value? I have no idea. Is this a waste of money? I don't know. But all I can do is speculate and participate because I enjoy using token metrics. I also enjoy having an Astrobot NFT. I would like this community to continue to build and grow on itself, and all of us collaborate and work together. And the way we do that is by sharing some knowledge, sharing how you can become part of this. So this Astra DAO will eventually provide some liquidity mining, staking rewards. You can stake the I token for extra rewards, and you can really learn a lot of how money flows, how crypto flows, how this ecosystem is put together. And if you want, you can start staking your Astra right now. So let's go ahead and do that because I believe I have some. So let's try to stake some Astra right now. So let's do this. We're gonna no lockup, and let's stake 1,000,000. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Multiplier is 1. Okay, stake. So let me try to approve it. All right, now it's going to ask me. All right, on my wallet, it's gonna ask me, waiting for your confirmation to confirm it within the wallet. All right, it's confirming it within my wallet right here. And by granted permission, you are allowing the following contract to access your funds. All right, so you're given permission to access this. That's what you're doing. All right, so always make sure you go through the permission request and you go through and you read what it is that you are confirming, all right, and that you're agreeing to. And so now that it's given approval for my wallet to interact with the contract, now it should ask me to actually stake the tokens now. All right, so this process is going to be another transaction. All right, that's going to require another transaction fee. All right, gas. So gas is what allows all of this to happen. All right, you pay those gas fees so these transactions can be on the blockchain. And you may ask, well, why? Well, you don't want people just put in transactions, worthless transactions, congesting the network for no reason. So that's why there's a fee behind it, because they just want to make sure whoever's using the blockchain, that you're using it for its necessary purposes, and you're not looking to just affect the performance of the transactions and how quickly they're going to get done by clogging up with multiple of useless transactions or whatever that anyone can put through. And that's partially an attack that a lot of hackers will attempt, but a really secure project should be able to handle that. So we're still waiting for the confirmation to go through here. As we wait for that, let's go ahead and check out the charts and the current prices. So right now, let's see how Ethereum is doing on the daily chart. So let's pull up the daily chart. And we have a few things here. I don't want to mess you guys too up. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. Let's go ahead and put that to the side, and let's keep these. Okay, we can keep this here. All right. And let me go ahead and do that. And actually, let's do this and do this. Come here. There's a little bit more. Bring us down. Sorry. Actually, let me put that up so you guys can see it. All right, cool. So you can see on the ribbon here. All right, I really enjoy using this indicator. It really helps to identify the volume, all right, and probably some other calculations, but I use it for the colors. Here you can see, and you can see that we're having this twist that's starting to happen right now. Okay, we're starting to see this twist, and you can see that twist gets, you know, associated with this change. All right, so it looks like we may be right now we're going through a current trend change. So what do we do with this? Well, let's go ahead and look left to see if we can find this similar pattern in the past and see how the asset has performed after something like that occurs. So you can see during this bull cycle here in this bull run from December of 2020 to May of 2021, all right, you see that the red on the ribbon is on the bottom now. It's not on the top. And then you can see we start going through a shift right here. You see that shift, and it changes. All right, now we're seeing the red more on the top, and we're going down. All right, and then we see another change right here. It changes again, and then boom. All right, the trend changes, and we're going up. And you can see that it was thinking about it right here, but it didn't really turn. It didn't really turn like it did here. Okay, so and the red was still underneath. All right, and it's still going up. And then right here you can see, okay, you can see the turn. All right, you can see the turn of the ribbon right here on the December 12th of 21. All right, and then where did that lead us to? Well, the beginning essentially of the bear market at that time. And then as you can see, this during this entire time, the ribbon has been red on top this entire time. We tried getting the fake out here, all right, but it didn't fully go, and there are other reasons why it looks like this was a leverage pump and it didn't really go, and the market still was just like, you're not tricking me. And here we are right now where we're starting to see the twist. Okay, we're fighting right now for the twist. Can this be a double bottom? Can this be a double bottom? And or this was the double bottom here? We don't know. Can we still see another leg down? Potentially, but I do like that I see this twist here that could potentially give us a trend change, and we can at least run up to maybe see another $2,700 ETH price. I wouldn't be surprised if at least we get to that 2100, 2156 level. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put a line there at that 2156. Let's go ahead and put a horizontal line right here. It was a 2156. Boom, just like that. Okay, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for a break over that 2156. Okay. And so let's just go in the past though, all right, and just see really, what did this look like when we had the first run up, all right? And you can see the ribbon really does help. Okay, so when when Ethereum was down, at $100, okay, you can see it happened here. All right, it happened here, and then it changed, and then it ran up all the way to 288. Okay, it ran up all the way to 288. We had a small shift here that only lasted, so look, from April, what was that, March, April, about a month and a half or so. All right, and then we had some really good consolidation and accumulation right here. This is what I love to see, a nice thin ribbon. Okay, not too much volatility, and it's just a nice upward movement. All right, this is amazing right here. This is what I want to see, a nice accumulation at these levels. And what does that do? That just lets us know that the new floor was put in, and boom, and then we see a nice spike. We got our nice first spike to 488. It came down to retest those levels, all right, but we had so much consolidation down here. When it came down, people are like, well, I was comfortable buying it here. Why wouldn't I be comfortable buying it here? And that's what we see, this double bottom here, and then we see a higher low, All right, and then that higher low leads to what? The breakout. And the breakout, boom, you see the ribbon widen up a bit. All right, the ribbon widen up a bit, and I need to come squeeze this up a bit on my daily, because that's when it really took off. All right, you can see it's really thin now, and it really took off. And then look at that, all the run up to 4,000, 4,374, and then again, which was the leverage pump, to 4,800 or so, and that's where we peaked. Okay, and you can see during this entire run up, all right, you see the ribbon doing well, but it widens just a little bit, and it widens enough when we're just like, hey, you know what, this is starting to get a little bit crazy. Okay, so this is what I really enjoy using the ribbon, and it helps. So let's go ahead. That was the ETH USD. So let's do that with the BTC chart. BTC and USD, or BT. Let's do BTC and USDT, to keep it purely crypto. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is for financial advice. All of this is specifically for educational and entertainment purposes only. So head on over to Audius to figure out the newest artists out here doing their thing, being creative, and at the same time, check out the Audius futurebeat.hns.to decentralized website for the current winners of the week. The winners of the week are the trending and my favorite picks. Okay, so what else were we? What was I doing before we did this? I think, yeah, this was the last thing I wanted to do. We're gonna stake. That's right. I needed to stake my tokens. Okay, so now you see it doesn't say approve anymore. It says stake. So let's go ahead and put 1,000,000. All right. You see that? Because I don't want to use my max. That's too many tokens. I have a lot. We're not using. How many do I have? 321 million. Yeah. So we're just gonna stake right now. One, two, three. 100 million. Let's see that. No. Actually, whoopsies, I forgot. Yeah, it's still being built. It's all still being worked on. I would actually have to create a liquidity pool first. Hold on. Let's try something. There we go. Stake. Now, why is charging me so much gas? Yeah, no, we're gonna exit that one. Oh, to probably put it into here. Yeah, we're gonna stake this later. Gas fees at $120 right now. We're not gonna do that at this moment. Yeah. So, but that's how you do it, and you can see, gas prices can be expensive when there's a lot of people using ETH, which is why Solana does do really well, because for example, if I wanted to go to Radium, all right, I really enjoy using Radium, and I'm staking on this platform using the Solana blockchain. This is not going to break the bank. Okay, so we're going to use the Phantom wallet actually. So let me go ahead and reload it with Phantom so it's available to select. Okay, and so now the Phantom wallet is connected. All right, and you can see that I'm not staking anything over here. The APR has been changed. All right, but we can go to the pools. Okay, so we're going pools, and then we're gonna go and select show staked. Okay, so right now and I thought I had that clicked for favorites. Right now we're staking the HTO and Sol pool. Okay, I want to have some HTO and some Sol here if I want to add liquidity to it. So let's go to farms, and we're going to see show staked on the farms. All right, so we have Ray USDC here, and if I click staked here on the top, it will give me everything that I'm using. So you can see I have some pending rewards that I haven't claimed yet. It's been a while since I was on here, so let's go ahead and do that. I have about $8 or 12.27 in Ray, so we're gonna go ahead and click harvest. So what is it gonna do? It's gonna do something similar like it was doing for MetaMask. Okay, so it's asking us to improve the transaction. All right, so we're gonna improve it. If I clicked on advanced, all right, this is what it does show you. It shows you the program ID and the other data related to it. If I click approve, now it's gonna send that transaction to the Solana blockchain. On Solana, we use this Sol scan. All right, so on Ethereum we used Etherscan, but for Solana we use Sol scan, and it's the same thing as Etherscan, where you can come and use this to track the transactions on the blockchain to see if it was successful. So we have the results here. All right, this was a success. You can see that it'll let me know also the block. All right, the block number, this the block signature for it. Okay, the balance change and the token balance change associated with that as well. All right, so you can see the balance before and after. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to Radium there and check out the farm. So you can see now it's gone. The pending reward is back to 0, and it should be in my wallet. All right, but we're gonna add some more Ray to this USDC because I'm getting 13% on Ray right now, and why not? We can go check out the other pools to see if the percentages has changed. Maybe there's a better farm to be a part of. So we also have the Ray Serum here, the Ray and Sol. This one might be okay, but you're only going to get 7.9% Ray and only 4.58 of the fee. See, I don't mind paying a higher fee to use the Ray USDC liquidity pool, because I'm still getting 13% here of Ray on my return. Down here, I would only get 4.51%, all right? And there's a 10.2% fee. So you got to, really understand what this percentage breakdown means, right? So if we want to use Solana and USDT pool, see, I'm only getting 8.97% Ray and 12.82%, okay? There's a fee associated with that. So that's why I picked Ray USDC, because my goal is to collect and accumulate as much Ray as I possibly can, and that's what I'm doing. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna add some liquidity to the pool. But before we go ahead and do that, let's also collect our $22. Wow, it looks like we got $22 here that we have just been sitting there. And this one we're getting 108% on our funds, and we're getting paid out in H2O. So you may say, well, what do I do with that? Well, you get your HTO, said H2O. You get your HTO, all right, and you have it, and I can add more to this, okay? I go ahead and add more to this, or I can use that to add more to Ray. So what we can do a little bit of both. So now that I've collected my rewards for each one of these farms, what I want to do, I'm going to go back to swap, okay? So we're going to go back to swap. And while that loads, let's go ahead and check our Astra here to see if our staking is complete. Oh yeah, I forgot. We weren't going to do that because the gas fee on Ethereum was so high. That's why we came over to Solana. Duh! Can't believe I just forgot that already. So, alright, so we're going to change this here. Okay, so we have HTO. Alright, so we have a balance of 195. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to swap some of this HTO for some Radium. Okay, and for some USDC. So I'm gonna click max right here. All right, I want all of that $22. You know what? And I'm gonna go to Ray. By the time it goes to Ray, it's gonna be $21.97. It is what it is. Now I should keep it at HTO. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying that. HTO, and then increase my. Actually, that's probably better if I did it the other way. Alright, if I did it this way and I took my Ray, let me see, and I swapped that for some HTO, alright, if I did it that way, hold on, so I got 12 Ray here, and we did it this way, and we click swap. All right, so hold on, yeah, let's try to do this. All right, so we're gonna swap the Ray reward that we got. All right, we're gonna switch that over to HTO. We're gonna swap that, all right, for some HTO, and now we need to create the liquidity for it. So we did, what was the farm? It was HTO USDC. So we need to make sure we have some USDC, okay? And let's see our USDC. Do we have any USDC? No, my USDC balance is 0, all right? But I do have $12 here in HTO. Actually, I should have more than $12. $30 in HTO, okay, and we also have some Sol. Let me see. We're gonna switch some Sol. All right, we're gonna switch some Sol for some USDC. All right, so now, all right, so what am I doing right now? I needed some USDC, but I didn't want to use all the HTO tokens just yet. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I still had some Sol left over in my wallet, so I'm just gonna take half of that. So I click half right here. It's gonna give me 0.43 Sol, which comes out to about $15. All right, and we're gonna swap that for USDC, and that's gonna give us $15.44. So I'm only losing 4 cents on this one or so, plus the transaction, the gas fee or the network fee for Solana is a lot cheaper. Okay, you can see it's not $120 like it was for Ethereum, and I really, like Solana. Okay, because of this, because I can interact with the blockchain and make these videos and do this and not have to use a lot of money at the same time to participate within the blockchain. Okay, so while that's going through and getting set up, let's go ahead and take a look at this Sol scan and the transaction details. Okay, so just like you could search your address, all right, you can search your address on Etherscan. You're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to copy our address, our Solana Phantom address, and we're going to put the address here right in the search box. And we're going to click search. So now this is going to give me, everything that this address has done on the blockchain. All right, and all of the transactions. All right, you can even load more, and you can go even further out of the transactions. See 2 months ago. All right, there are some transactions done with this address, and you can also see what's currently being held in this wallet. All right, and all of the NFTs and anything that is small or whatever, just everything that is here. Okay, so this is how you can kind of keep track of what's going on the blockchain. So let's go back. This should be finished now. All right, cool. All right, so now that we've swapped our Solana for USDC, we're gonna go to liquidity here. Now we're gonna click on liquidity, and we're gonna create an LP pair. Okay, a liquidity pair, and basically we're going to need HTO and USDC to create the liquidity pair for the farm, because the farm that we're staking right now for 100, whoa, it just went up to 112%. Awesome. So for the HTO USDC, we're going to need to make this liquidity pair so we can go ahead and add more liquidity to this pool. All right, so we're going to click on liquidity, and we're going to click here. Now we're accessing our wallet. You see I have HTO right here. We're going to make sure we click on that, and USDC as well. Now if I click max, all right, and if I want to use all 268 of my HTO tokens to make a liquidity pair, I will need to have $30.56 of USDC available. Well, I don't, and that's why we see insufficient USDC balance right here. So what does that mean? That means the lower balance of the pair, you click max. All right, click max of the lower balance of the pair, so you know, hey, for $15 of USDC, I need 135 HTO tokens, which I have. So then now you can see add liquidity. I can make this liquidity pair, but I want to use as much of my HTO as possible, right? I still gonna have some balance left over. So what should I do? So this is what we'll do. We're gonna go back to swap, all right? And we're gonna swap some of this HTO for it. So maybe we click half. All right, so we saw that we needed $30, but we're not going to do all half of that. So let's do one. No, let's do about $13. Yeah, let's do $13, and let's see how this works. So we're going to swap that there. Oh, it's asking me for a password, so I got to put that in. Alright, and then we're going to click approve. Alright, this is going to swap. It's sending it. You can see down here, swap confirmed. Or you can see how quickly it does. So now we're going to go back to liquidity. Okay, you can see the balance has changed. Now our max balance at HTO is $154, and we will need $17.56 to do that. Our balance of USDC is $28. Okay, if we wanted to use the full balance of this, we would need $249. So I'm gonna show you a couple ways of how you can do this. If I calculated it the right way, and I could have done this with less transactions, but since this is Solana, we can just go ahead and swap out for some more. So we're gonna click max on the lower balance because this is 28. We're gonna click max on the lower balance, all right, to make sure we have enough USDC. So we don't. So we're gonna click here, max on the HTO. All right, so we need $17 to do that, and we're gonna click add liquidity. All right, we click add liquidity, so you can see it's making the pair. We're gonna send $17.56 of USDC, and we're gonna send 154 HTO tokens. All right, and we're gonna receive this 133. and that is going to be the LP, okay? The LP pair. That's what's being made when you do this and you add the liquidity. Now once that goes through, we should be good to go. So we go to swap. All right, you can see the balance is at 0 right now, but we still have $10 of USDC left. Oh, so what will we do with that? We're gonna go switch. We're gonna go swap some of that USDC. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing. So now we're gonna take the USDC that we have, and we're gonna swap that for some radium. Okay, and we're gonna click half. All right, and click half, and then we're gonna click swap. And I'll show you why I'm doing that. All right, so now that we've done that, we're gonna go to liquidity. Okay, we're gonna pick Ray and USDC. So we have enough. All right, boom, $7.93 Ray, which is $5.41. $5.41 here in USDC. We have enough, so we add liquidity. Okay, so we go ahead and we do that. All right, now. So now that we've created the liquidity pairs, we can go ahead and participate in the farm. All right, so now we're going to click on farm here on the left, and now we can participate in the farms that we want. All right, these are all the current farms right now for radium. These are the fusion farms if you wanted to get, paid out in different rewards. That's not radium. And the ecosystem, is that everything? I don't know what this is. This is something else too. Oh wow. Oh yeah. There's more. Oh nice. There's some new stuff. Oh what? Look at that. 500%. But it's only $2,000 in there. You gotta be careful with these. They might be, only available for like a day or something like that, okay? Like this Minecraft one, all right, 200 some percent, but it's only 2,000 locked in there, 400. So you gotta see how much the total value locked is, but we'll have another video on all of that. So let's just go back to what we already are participating in. This one has $500,000 in it. It's not a lot in crypto world, but it's still a lot to me. And then we have 13 million here as Ray USDC, so that's why I'm using these ones. All right, oh, you can see the percentage went down. It was just at 112, now it's at 103. So let's go ahead and add some liquidity to this because it looks like some people got some out. So we're gonna go ahead and click stake, all right, because we have some HTO USDC LP. All right, our current balance was at 133. Okay, so we're gonna click stake LP after we clicked on max. It's going to ask us to approve that. So we can click approve again. Okay. It sent the transaction. The transaction was confirmed. All right. You can see the deposit amount is increased to $186 now that's in here. And we're now going to be earning some more. We're going to be earning 103% off of this. Okay. And I probably should have more money in here to earn 100% off of. Seriously. Because that's a lot, and you can really level up with this. All right, and we also want to earn about 12.53%. okay, and we have some of this. We have about $450 in here. You click max, do the same thing. We're gonna add $10 into this. Okay, we're gonna click approve. All right, and now we should have $473 in here. Okay, and then we're gonna get 12% off of that in there. So that's how you do the liquidity mining. That's how you swap. Wow, an hour later on this video, I did it again. I'm so sorry, guys. But hey, if you make it to the end, that's how you find out these gems. I'll catch you guys on the next one. My name is Simon. Thanks for watching Cryptechology. We're going to continue to enhance our future self and level up. Let's get to that bag. I see you. Anyone that comes and hangs out with me at the EYL University Crypto Club, let me know that you've watched these videos or you've seen any of my YouTube channels. Maybe I might airdrop some tokens your way. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.